We'll try coming back up in here and see if he's still around. Well, there's the first bass of the season. It's a 2-pounder, and that was not pretty. I'm soaked. I'm muddy. Look at that chunky monkey. Look at him. I'll tell you what, for the first bass of 2023, that's not too shabby. That's a nice fat 2-pounder. We're doing a little bit of pond hopping today. We started with the jerkbait and we were using a jig worm, but with the exposed hook, I couldn't work it through this muck. It's the first week of May, and I'm surprised how much muck is already present in these ponds. We switched to a Wacky Ocho, a little 4-inch stick bait, and I brought it up over this muck, and this guy hit once. I missed him, hit him again, pulled him out, but I lost him because my little Wacky hook popped out. He fell head first in the muck, so I had to go in after him. But that's a heck of a fish. That's a heck of a fish to start the year with. Okay, buddy, ready? Thank you. There he goes. Good hard kick. Let's keep going. So since that worked and he was in that muck, and since we didn't lose our stick bait, we're just gonna come repeat the process here a couple times. Hopefully get a better hook set on this next one. That was a nice one. That was one of, if not the biggest that I've caught in this little pond. So that was a nice way to start the season. Finesse hooks are nice because they're small. You know, you definitely don't get a lot of leverage when you go to lift him out of stuff like this. As soon as I tried to pick him up, he just pulled right off the hook. It's tough. Trying to find a balance. Trying to find a balance with what you can fish, what's too big, what's too small, and then you got to factor in what's going to allow you to get the fish out when you're fishing crap like this. I forget that a lot. So what we'll do is we'll work it out past this muck a little bit. We'll bring it up right to that front edge, let it sink on that front edge or back edge, whatever you want to consider that, and then we'll come, yeah, see, there's somebody thought about it right there. And then if we get any little blow-ups like that, we'll get them out of there like that. Like that. Yep, there's 2. And that's how we're gonna work it this morning. Okay, you calm down. Not a giant, but another nice one. Probably about a pound, actually. Now we got a little bit of a thing going on here. And we're gonna try to get him. We gotta try to get him through the muck when we catch him like that. That's 2. Let's keep working the same method. And if we see a little blow up like that, we're gonna stop and get right over back where it was at quick if they miss it, because this stuff is surprisingly thick for as early as it is. Okay, I got 9% battery. I should probably change. We'll make a couple quick casts here. Now the reason that we're using the O-ring is not to save the plastics. I don't care about saving the plastics. I mean, I don't want to waste money, but you know, a pack of plastics, it is what it is. The reason I use that is because it gives me the maximum amount of hook. And on these smaller hooks especially, that's really important. And you'll see later this year when we get into the pits, as we get into the pits, we're gonna be using little light wire like mosquito hooks. It's gonna become really important that we stay as light as possible, but we wanna have as much hook as possible as well. There's a good hole right there. There's gotta be somebody around. I'm one-handing it here because I just, another nice bass right as my camera died. You gotta be kidding me. My camera's dead. This is number 3. Good bass right there. Let's see if the other camera will turn on. I gotta release him. That's about 1.25 pounds and change batteries. My battery died right as I caught that fish. Same one that we were working right there in that hole. Just kind of pestered him, and we got him. Very nice. My battery just died again. Whew. Now we're getting somewhere. Yes. Okay, boys and girls. I'm not gonna retie yet. My line's in good shape. Same plastic. Now, remember I said I didn't use these to save plastics? That's still 3 on the same plastic. And I'm working through this pretty thick sludge with straight up 10-pound fluorocarbon. The Seagar and Vizex, I'll put a link to that below. This is good stuff. And at this point, we're just trying to get them to show themselves. Now that I think about it, I have not had a strike out there on the outside edge of that muck. Shoot. Oh, I got a free bobber though. Dang it. It's all good, that's just part of it. I'm gonna change my technique up a little bit more. I'm gonna cast it out and let it sit for just about 5 seconds before I start to quickly twitch it back to the muck and then come up over the top. All of my bites have come up close, but there's a chance that I might get one out there on the drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll bring it in and up and over. Did you see that one strike? Gosh, that makes me mad, but that's the name of the game. It's all good. I should have waited another second because I could see it hanging sideways out of his mouth. He kind of followed it in though, right here in this little nook. And then right as it got to the muck, he kind of came up and... Kind of a weird retrieve we got going on. Like I said, we're getting it out and away, and we're coming up in close and twitching it over the muck. My line got twisted up and I got a bass on there. Come up through. That is Dink City. You should know better than that, but I like your attitude. Let's check another pond. Well, we're at pond number 2. This one I know is really small, so we're only going to take the stick bait, and we're going to try to stay back a little bit. And do the same thing. That's not an itty bitty bass. Not a jet. Oh. Okay, gotta get this figured out. I can't keep missing them like that. I gotta change something, but I'm not sure what. What's the right mix in here, you know? What's the right amount of heavy? There we go, there's one. Little ones always seem to hit it so aggressive, like he's trying to keep it from other fish. Little guy. Thank you, partner. He was up under this stuff. And I did retie before I started casting at this pond because my fluorocarbon had got a little beat up at the last place. Somebody pecked at it. Oh my gosh. A lot of sludge. Try that again. Somebody got it. Man, that one I saw turn sideways. He should have had the bait. If I get another tap, we'll let him have it for a sec. One, 2, 3. There we go, there we go. He was looking pretty big from far away. A little bit better. Under a pound. We'll toss them over here. Under a pound. We got one come up right out of that hole right there. Hold still, buddy. Man, you're freaking. Not bad. Probably, 3/4 of a pound. Get him right back. Thank you, partner. All these fish today have been caught on the simplest of techniques. You got straight 10-pound fluorocarbon, a weedless wacky hook, and a stick bait, a little stick bait on an O-ring. Doesn't get much simpler than that. And simple is good, because simple allows you to focus on fishing and not on re-rigging. Long one. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. About a pounder. About a pounder. Nice fish. Nice fish. You know, for as mucky as this water is, it's still surprisingly clear and cool. So you can see pretty good in there. Let's see if we can get another one. My line still feels good. They come out from over to the right there. Oh my gosh. I just saw a bass swimming around, had to be all of 4 pounds. Gosh, these little ponds can just be wild in terms of what's in them. Something to the right of me almost looks like a bed. Yeah. Probably a male on a bed. And we'll put him right back, but just wanted to say hello. Hello. We'll put them right back in here. There you go, partner. Just a little one. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. We are off to a good start. Today's technique was the simplest thing in the world. A stick bait on an O-ring, a weedless wacky hook, 10-pound fluorocarbon. We fished it through the pockets. We caught fish out beyond the muck pads, and we brought it up over the top, and several grabbed it and pulled it under. Doesn't get much easier than that, and that's a great way to start the season off. Don't overcomplicate it if you don't have to, huh? Hey, tight lines and Godspeed, Patriots. We'll see you in the next one. See ya.
Same thing that you buy at the Bass Pro. 69 cents for one rubber O-ring.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you had to buy 10 of them.
Yeah, that added up quick, wouldn't it? Thanks again for all the advice.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
I said, why should I buy them when I can make one?
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Nice guys. Fishermen are nice. I like them a lot.